Hello everyone, sorry it's so dark. Maybe that helped with the brightness. If I hold it up here, maybe if I... Did that help? I don't think so. That's better, yeah. Sorry that I'm recording this in the dark. It's nighttime, it's 4 in the morning. I didn't just get up. I don't want people to think that I get up this early. I used to get up at 4 a.m., go to bed at 8 p.m., but I got up at 6 p.m. And, I kind of just want to talk about, it's my 4th year on YouTube. My first video I made was 4 years ago. And I was in my bed trying to go to sleep, and I was thinking, I should make a video like about my 18th birthday, and that's coming up soon in January. And then I was like, I'm not gonna remember. And then I realized, hey, today it's my 4th year on YouTube. And at the beginning of this year I made a video talking about like school, my situation with school, and how that's going, and how hard it was for me during school. And I never really followed up on that. I said that I wanted to do a lot more on YouTube. I wanted to start uploading again, and then that all abruptly stopped. And then I made a philosophical video talking about, you know, an infinitely looping universe. And I don't know, I kind of just want to talk about it. I know a lot of people like it when I make vlogs or rant videos, so I haven't really felt comfortable doing them here at this new place, this new house that I'm at. It isn't the old house that I was at when I recorded all my other vlogs, when I saw the UFO. So, I decided I'm gonna I was laying in my bed and I was like, I'm gonna make a video regarding my 4-year on YouTube anniversary. There's a bug. And I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna try to do things that make me happy. And one of the things that make me happy is dressing in the style that I like. So I got a Misfits hat on. I got a really cool like skeleton ring. I got a Jason ring. I'm wearing a Terrifier shirt, can't really see it. I have a spider necklace on, and I have a spiked bracelet on. I have jeans on, you can't really see them all that much. But I wanted to kind of do things that make me happy. And I know that YouTube makes me really, really happy. I love making videos, and I never want to stop making videos until I die, which I don't know when I'm gonna die. But at the beginning of this year, I was in one house, and then early on in that year, I'm gonna be a little bit personal. Early on in that year, my mom lost her job, and we didn't have a place to stay. We couldn't keep up with the monthly bills, and we actually were like renting a plot of land that the house was sitting on. It was a mobile home, and we couldn't keep up with those payments, so my mom, who took out a loan for the house, had to surrender the house to the bank, meaning that she couldn't pay off the rest of the house and everything like that. So that crushed my mom's credit score. So for this entire year, we've been trying to find a place to stay, and for the first 5 months of this year were really, really hard, but I liked the place that we were at. I really, really liked the place that we were at. I'm not a country person. I hate country music. I'm not a farmer. My dad lives on a farm, and I've been grew up around farm animals, cows. Not like farm animals, but like farm area, like the country area with a lot of space and land. And then that's where we moved to in the beginning of this year. In the beginning of 2025, we moved to my mom's friend's house. She knew this girl in high school, and she became friends with her. What am I talking about? My mom had this friend in high school, and she remained friends with her all throughout these years. And then she offered a place to stay because her mom, my mom's friend's mom, has a house right next to her house, and she was staying there because of family issues, and I'm not going to go into that. So me and my mom had her house completely to ourselves with her 2 dogs, and if you remember those dogs in my vlogs from earlier this year, those were her dogs. I really miss them a lot, and there was a lot of area down there. I would walk at nighttime. I would go on walks, like go on miles long of walks. I would ride my skateboard. I would ride her bike because she let me ride her bike, my mom's friend. And then my mom's friend's daughter, who lived in Arizona, I think, she moved back to the place that we were staying, and she didn't have any place to go, so my mom's friend said that you can have her house that she was staying in, you can live there. So we had to leave that house because there wasn't enough room for all of us, and we haven't had any place to go. So technically speaking, for this entire year, 2025, I've been homeless, kind of. I mean, I'm living in a house right now, but I don't have a home. And the only other place we had to go was my grandma and grandpa's. So I've been staying with my grandma and grandpa. And a lot of people in my life, like my family and stuff, think that it's fine, think that it's completely okay, but it's not. I have been recently going to therapy. I went to the doctors a few months ago because I thought I had diabetes, but I don't, so that's good news. That's great news, actually. I don't have diabetes, but a counselor came in and asked me, those personal questions that they ask you during a doctor's visit, and he recommended that I go to therapy. He reached out to my mom and started going to therapy, and my therapist wants me to get diagnosed for autism, which that's a lot in itself. I'm 17 years old, I'm about to be 18. Never once has any of my family ever said, hey, you're maybe a little bit different, you might be on the spectrum, you should get tested. Nothing like that. I've always had a hard time with my feelings. I've never been able to express my feelings very well. Every time I try to talk about anything, I bawl my eyes out. If it's in front of someone like this, I can do that. But yeah, I've always just kind of cried a lot whenever I have to deal with my feelings. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because I'm living with my grandma and grandpa, and I don't do well in public. I've always had social problems, and that was one of the main things. My therapist was like, oh, well, that's not good, right? Teenagers are very social creatures. You should be going out, having friends and stuff like that, but I don't want that. I hate talking to people, and that's a problem with my grandparents because I don't want to leave my room. When I was at the other house, there was a lot of land, there was a pond, and I could go out and just yell and scream if I wanted to. I could listen to music really loud at that house. I was making a lot of videos over at that house, but I can't hear because when we were at that other house, we were totally alone. But both my grandparents are retired, so they're here 24/7, and I can't do anything. I can't be myself. I can't listen to music loud. I can't be in my room ever. Every time I'm in my room, they're always like, "Oh, what are you doing in there?" And it's just a lot. And especially because I can't talk about it whenever they say anything. They're very grumpy old people, and when there might not be anything wrong with me during the day, and then I like go out, and then they like say something like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" or something like that. And there's not anything wrong with me, and I don't know how to talk about how I'm feeling or what I'm doing, and they don't get that. They don't understand. They think everything is one way because they're old. And it's been really, really hard living here, especially because at the beginning of the year I was having a lot of problems with school, and it's been really kind of guilty for me. I'm not proud, but I did drop out of school. It's not something I'm proud of. But yeah, I dropped out of school. My entire family knows that I'm a dropout. I don't want to go back. And it's kind of very, very shameful that, like, it's embarrassing. It really is. Like, I feel stupid. I feel really dumb being around my entire family who graduated and I couldn't do it. It hurts. But what I really don't like, and they tease me about, and it kind of gets to me too, is my sleep schedule. I can't stay on a sleep schedule. That's something I've always had problems with ever since I was like a really young child, like before I was a teenager. I can't stick to one schedule. Like I try, like I said I tried in the beginning of the video, I said I used to try to go to bed at like 8 p.m., wake up at 4. It worked for a while until something out of my control caused me to stay up a little bit later or go to bed a little bit earlier. No. Caused me to go to bed a little bit later or wake up a little bit later or earlier, and that throws off my entire sleep schedule. I can't fall asleep around the time I want to fall asleep, or I stay up a little bit later and therefore I'm not tired at 8. Yada yada yada, whatever. I can't stick to a schedule. And it's nighttime right now, as you can tell, because something really, really cool is happening today on my 4-year anniversary that I kind of wanted to make this video about. If you guys expected me to make videos, expect less videos. Because me and my brother are going to work together at a haunted house, a professional haunted house, like people pay money for, and it's seasonal, and it's my first job that I've ever had. It's super exciting, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I want to scare people. That's what I want to do, and it happens at nighttime. It's on the weekends, so I don't do anything during the weekdays. I don't have school, I don't have friends, so the weekends are going to be taken off for me to go to this haunted house, and it's late at night because haunted houses aren't really open during the day. That wouldn't be scary at all. Like the middle of the day, and then like a ghoul comes at you, you can see it. It would be much more scarier if they were like right here, right beside you, and you couldn't see them, and then they just like and I'm really looking forward to that. And some days on the weekends, it's starting this Friday, so this is Wednesday, I think, if I can check. I think it's Wednesday. So I have 2 more days of not working, trying to get my sleep schedule to be wake up at 2 p.m. and then go to bed around like 4 p.m. or 4 a.m., something like that. I don't know. Just to like get on that kind of like work schedule, because some days I might get off at 10 p.m. or other days I might not get off until like 3 a.m. And I don't mind staying up at night. I really like the night. I like the nighttime much more than I love the day. But yeah, it's my 4-year anniversary. This is a big video. This is a lot for me to talk about, and yeah, I really don't know what else to say. I'm sorry that I haven't been making videos. I actually recorded 2 videos with Mordor, and they should be uploaded roughly. You guys let me know. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a backstory for the outro of this video, for the last few minutes of this video. About 2 years ago, I want to say 2 years ago, me and my friend Asher, decided that we were gonna make a podcast, and we never did. And we decided, you know what, let's do it. Why not? Let's just record a podcast episode. And I know that's stupid. Podcasts are stupid. I don't listen to any podcast besides Creepcast. And we don't do things like Creepcast. We don't do that. We just talk about nothing for like 30 minutes. And we recorded 2 episodes. So if you want to see that, tell me what time do you guys want to see that? It's a weird question, but now who cares? It's what time do you guys want to see those videos released? What days are you guys free from school or work or anything? When do you have time to watch those videos? I think I'm gonna upload them each Friday. Maybe we can record them whenever Mordor has time, because I have a lot of free time except for the weekends. So, yeah. Bye guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, if you guys have any like life problems that are going on, I don't want to say put it down in the comments because that'll make it public, but if you're willing to, if you want to say what's on your mind, this is a judgment-free place. I'm not going to judge you. I'll just read your comment and try to be there for you. So yeah, if you guys are going through anything, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, so this is going to be a video. It's going to be a video. This is going to be my last video for a long time. And you know what I'm really upset about? You know what I'm upset about you. I'm upset about you guys watching. Because I made, so far, 2 scientific, like, philosophical videos, and no one liked it. And I really like those videos. And here comes my cat. Yeah, oh my gosh, here comes both of them. Hey guys, what are you doing? This is amazing. I feel so much better now. Thanks, guys. Hi, come here, kitty. Yeah, one of my cats' name is Kitty. Very, very original. Very creative, I know. Sue me. Okay, bye guys.